Hi guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 19 player review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 88 rated prime icon Hidetoshi Nakata. He has got a very nice, well-rounded, good looking card, and he did cost me absolutely nothing to complete his loan SBC, and in the 4 games that I played him with, he scored me 1 goal and got me 2 assists, and he does have a 4-star weak force as well as 4-star skill moves. Moving along into his in-game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 93 vision, his 90 ball control, his 90 composure, and finally his 84 long passing. And I did have the sniper chemistry star applied to this prime icon Nakata. Now, this is a pretty interesting SBC. First of all, this is, of all the prime icons, the lowest rated prime icon. I believe the next ones like the likes of Campbell and Gattuso at 89 and stuff like that. But even so, for an 88 rated card, his stats are pretty decent. So it comes to his pace, shooting, passing, and dribbling, which is what you want to be in good areas for a cam. His finishing and attack positioning look genuinely dreadful, to the point of concerning, because you're paying 400,000 coins for a guy that's got 77 finishing. That is a big concern, so definitely need to put a cam cell into that. But for the most part, on the face of the card, he does look to be a decent cam, and overall, I think he's okay. He's far from the best of the cam icons, but he's not the worst at the same time. I think he's better than someone like a Deco, or I think he's probably better than Rui Costa, I think, maybe. But you know, he's definitely not the best, but I think you can only expect so much from this Nakata card. We're going to get into his first pro, which is going to be his passing. Very good passing stats: 93 vision, 88 short passing, 84 long passing as well. 2 assists in 4 games. Wasn't a bad return. If you're paying 400,000 coins, do you expect more than 2 assists in 4 games? I think most of you guys would probably say yes to that, and I think I'd have to agree with you as well. I probably maybe was expecting more than 2 assists in 4 games from a cam position, but even so, it's not the worst return. I thought his passing overall was pretty good. You know, his short passing, his vision's very good. He can easily create countless amounts of chances every single game, and technically, as long as he's creating the chances, it's down to then, it's not his fault if the other player, like the striker's missing. It's just that as long as he's creating chances for himself, he's technically doing his part. And there were some good chances that I did miss when he was providing the chances, but even so, I still think his passing is very good. You know, that long passing as well is very nice. I wouldn't play him as a centre mid. I think he'd be wasted there. I think if you are going to play him, kind of like Ronaldo, who I reviewed earlier on today, you've got to play him as a striker. It's the same with this Nakata card. You've got to play him as a cam, because he just doesn't suit any other position at all. But definitely passing being the first pro to this card. The second one being his dribbling. Probably my favourite part about the card. He feels very good on the ball. Relatively small player, coming at the height of 5'9", which is fine for a cam position, and does feel very good on the ball. You know, 4-star skill moves as well is very nice. With the sniper cam style, all of his dribbling stats go into the mid-90s, which is fantastic. And again, yeah, probably that was his best form of being able to take on defenders, take on defensive midfielders. Was that good dribbling? Was those 4-star skill moves? So definitely when it comes to his dribbling, I can't fault him there whatsoever. There's no cons to the card of such strength. Most cams don't have great strength, so that's not an issue. Pace wise, feels fine for the position. He's also got 84 stamina, so he's not going to get that tired either, which is fine, but it doesn't feel fantastic at the same time. Finishing wise, obviously, with cam styles and how OP they are now, supposedly in FIFA, if they actually do make a difference, and sometimes to myself I think, oh yeah, a chem style does make a difference, and other times I think, is this chem style really making a difference? And I've got to be honest, 77 finishing and 70 attack positioning is genuinely dreadful for the, you know, for how much he costs to do. When you're getting those kind of stats back, that's, you know, it's a big worry. And I have to be honest, with the sniper chem style, it increases his attack positioning to 83 and his finishing to 77 to 92 supposedly. It didn't feel like he had 92 finishing at all. It felt like he actually had 77 finishing. There were some good chances that he did miss, to be honest. He still got me 1 goal in the 4 games, which wasn't bad, but he missed some easy chances. Not through my own fault. Definitely not through my own fault. He does have 90 shot power and 89 long shots, which is fine, 93 volleys as well, but that finishing just wasn't good whatsoever. I have to say I was very disappointed in it. Would I do this icon SBC? Again, similar to Baresi, yes, if you're looking to do one of the big boy icons when they are eventually released, such as Prime R9, Paolo Maldini, you know, ones that are going to require maybe 2 or 3 icons to be submitted, you want to go and do the likes of Baresi and Nakata, because there's still decent cards to use in-game for the time being, but they're going to be really useful for those SBCs down the road, and you'll be able to, you know, essentially save yourself some coins later down the road by submitting them into the big icon SBC. So I definitely think if you want to, you know, in that case, it's probably worth doing, because he's a decent card to use for the time being, but he's definitely not like end game. game. He's not like a big, game changer or anything like that. I don't think he'd improve you in your FUT Champs run necessarily. Personally, I'm going to go back to using obviously my player of the month 90 Royce over this Nakata. But yeah, he's not a bad icon. But personally, if you're looking to do him for pure enjoyment, unless you're from Japan, by all means go and do him, because obviously Japanese icon and stuff like that. But apart from that, I personally wouldn't do this prime icon. But anyway, guys, that is going to finish off this playthrough. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.